or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good day, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to those who are tuning into INCRadio Micronesia. You are listening to us here all the way in this side of the world. And once again, I am Sister Arlene Malikton from the local congregation of Guam. And I am also the producer in the Satellite Studio as well as a host for tonight. Another topic all about leading, but this time it's helping in leading my family, which is the topic this evening tonight. And this is also with our married brethren and also our guest this evening that's coming from the local congregation in one of the local congregations here in Guam. But they are not from Guam, but a different local. So we want to go ahead and dive into introducing who they are, our lovely couple this evening from the booklet organization, or those who are married here in the Church of Christ.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Sister Irish Davis, and to my right.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Wade Davis. Nice to meet you, everyone.
We're from the beautiful locale of Manilao and with the district of Micronesia.
Awesome. Yes, thank you, Sister Irish. It's so great to see you here with your husband. I think it's a Brother Wade. Is it your first time here on INCRadio?
I believe so, yes.
Yes, and it's great to hear such a deep voice. You know, we never hear that in a long time. So, thank you so much for guesting here on our broadcast. And it's all about helping me lead my family. So, what more for such a great, powerful booklet couple in the local congregation of Manila? Shout out to Brother Ron Carlos and Sister Jen over there. We want to greet them as well right now. But to have you start off this conversation about leadership within the family, right? So, Brother Wade and Sister Irish, let's get into talking about your family. Describe your family background and also like the everyday dynamics or typical dynamics of your family in everyday life.
Of course. Again, Sister Irish, this is my husband, Brother Wade. We have two kids, two beautiful children. We have a son named Riley, he's 14, and we have a daughter named Lily Grace, and she's just turned 5, just 2 weeks ago. That we have two kids, and that's the 4 members of our family. Every day is always a surprise. Getting everyone ready for school is crazy, but it works. Getting everyone to bed is also, a little bit of a effort, but it still works. And, daily dynamics would consist of us getting the kids ready, breakfast ready, to driving to school, and then sharing the pickup load with Wade as well. So it's everyone has their tasks, basically. Even the children have their own chores at home.
Wow. So you almost got something down to a T, even though it might be a little messy. But it's good to know that you understand that kind of dynamics of your family, right? And what works for both of you. Now, Brother Wade, what is your part in like this everyday description of what Sister Iris says? Is there a time where like maybe you pick up the kids from school, or how does it work with your dynamics?
So I agree with her. Every day is a battle. First off, it's never easy, but through God's grace, He really gives us the energy that we need to just work together, because it's truly a team effort. Without my wife, it would be chaos basically. But God really gives us the strength to just wake up every morning early. We have to make sure the kids eat breakfast. We also pack their lunch every day. They don't.
I have to share. Wade is the cook in the house.
Wow, I love that.
Not that I don't know how to cook. but he really loves to cook for the family. He really does.
Oh, you know what? My dad is the same way, and I could say that brother Randy is the same way as well. I think we're just blessed to have, husbands that would definitely
It is
cook,
such
and
a
we don't have to.
blessing.
It
It's
is.
such a blessing.
I think I would even prefer to do the dishes anyway. So you cook.
I'm so the same. I said I'll clean any mess as long as I'm fed.
That's good. Awesome. So I hope you get to join one of the activities, right? What is it, Mr. and Mrs. Chef? I hope we get to see you guys participate in that, right?
For sure.
For sure. Awesome. So with that, I love how you just threw in like the food section, the food aspect of your dynamics in your family, right? Is there, like, brother Riley? Does he have like extracurricular activities other than? I know he's an officer as well. Is that correct?
Yes, he's a CWS finance. He's also a choir member since he started forever ago. And then,
Oh
yeah, I mean,
wow!
yes, yes. He's very involved. I mean, we try our best, right? But even outside the hustle and bustle, he's very much part of the after school curriculars. So we take turns on dropping the kids to school, right? So Tuesday, Thursdays, it's his turns because Riley has to be at a symphony practice at 7 a.m. Right. So it's like taking turns. And then Wednesdays is like piano. After school is cross country practice. So a lot of that is, I mean, I don't know I would survive without a calendar and an alarm clock.
Oh wow! I agree. These technologies that we have, even though if it's a manual planner or even a board or even your phone, yes, those things really do matter. And you talk about that now, like how having to manage all the daily things, with brother Wade. Now, with keeping up with all of this, right? You tell us it's a little bit chaotic, but in the end, everything does go into plan, right? You're able to pick up the kids, have them eat, fed, everything, uh, go to their obligations, and then come back home. Now, what is your biggest motivation, or what motivates you to keep leading your family? And I'm going to ask Brother Wade this time around, since Irish. So, Brother Wade, what motivates you?
So what motivates me truly is just really our faith. God really gives us the strength each day. Every day we think that we can do it. We get the energy that we need and we get the strength that we need. It's truly through God's grace that every day we're able to come home and eat a meal together as a family. And so every day we have to make sure that as long as we give our thanks to God, God will take care of us. And we just try and live that.
Amazing, amazing message. Thank you so much, Brother Wade. Anything you want to feed off from that, Sister Irish?
Of course. I mean, yes, I definitely agree. Nothing is impossible without God. And it truly, I think just having my family together is the biggest motivation for me. Um, just having a meal together is one big motivation for me. It's something I look forward to in the day. When the day is all over, I like to always make it a point to gather everyone on the table. When it's dinner time, everyone has a responsibility. Like I mentioned, dad is the cook. I am the please put the dinnerware all together. Riley's usually ready for that, and then our little one. Then we all take turns to say our prayers before our meals. That's the biggest motivation. Is just simple joys in life that I am able to enjoy with my family.
Agree. And, it's sometimes unfortunate, right, with some other families. Uh, we don't see them eat together. And I love that you take the point always to have a meal together. Now, you also talk about like the everyone coming together for the meal and also praying. So, we want to learn a little bit about your little one. She's 5 years old, but she prays for the food.
Yes. So our Lily Grace also takes turn praying for the food, whether it's 10 seconds long or 5 seconds. She will lead it, and even for bedtime, we also make it a point that she also learns how to say her own prayers. But it's very nice to hear some, yeah, during prayer what the kind of things she would pray for.
And you know what? Sometimes the kids have no filter. They really
Oh
say what's
yes,
really in their heart, right? Or
yes.
what, or there's no other words to
They're
say.
thankful for everything that the sun touches.
So sometimes the prayer might be long.
Oh yes, yes.
Oh, I love the little joys that you talk about. Now, with brother Riley having other additional chores helping with the dinner, so you talk about your day. Uh, every day you talk about your day during, what's it? Is it dinner usually the time?
Yes, yes, yes. Riley, thank goodness he knows how to clean up after everyone already. That is a big blessing, having him always to offer to clean up after dinner and sweep after, and he also knows how to do his own laundry, so that's a plus.
Wow! So you do have built in some learning and also discipline. Things that we do need to learn in life, right? We can't always like rely on mom and dad to do everything for us.
For sure.
When yeah, for we tend to make them grow, make their decisions, and sometimes you don't have to tell them what to do anymore. Sometimes you just do it, right? It's
Yes.
just,
I
yeah.
mean, Wade would really, before when Riley was much younger, he would tally all of the chores that Riley would do, and the reward is basically device time.
Oh wow,
Yes.
that's a good way of like really awarding your kids. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, because device time is really just on Wednesdays and on weekends.
Wow, that is so good. Keeping up with the pace, giving some sort of reward with the kids whenever they do something really well. That's amazing. And you have brother Wade to also help you. He is like the Superman in the family,
Yes,
having
he's
that extra strength, right?
always very stoic.
He is, right? So he's pretty tall. That's true too. So that is amazing that the family dynamics in your family is great, brother Wade and sister Irish. Now, when we talk about also other things like integrity and responsibility, how important is it to you that you follow it or each other follow it, and why do you do it? Why do you do it to follow it? Like those kind of aspects, integrity and responsibility. Let's go ahead and sister Irish first.
Of course, I always instill integrity with the children, whether we're looking or where everyone's looking, always doing the right thing, whether it doesn't matter if all the kids are doing it, that doesn't mean you also have to do it. And
Mm-hmm.
we really put so much importance to that because like what you said, as members of the Church of Christ, we always need to be always upholding our duties, right? And not all the time we're going to be there, most especially when they're in school. So we really, really put so much importance to that, so that even though we're far away and all grown away from them, that's something that we've raised them with.
Nice. That's definitely true. We're never parents are not always going to be there all the time, especially when that's was it 6 hours now in school every time every day
Yep.
these days. And yeah, we don't have the eyes to go see our children over there. Now, brother Wade, is there anything on top of what sister Irish have said? You want to add anything to it?
I'm gonna just agree with her on her main point, and what I'm just gonna add on is another thing we really instilled in our kids from when they were young is about respect, about respecting us, about respecting their elders and the others in their family, and making sure that they truly live that and truly believe that. because it's if it's one thing you'll understand about our kids is they will always be respectful outside the house, and I think that's one of the things I'm very proud of about my children.
Oh yes, they are. I really believe that, and I see it a lot, in Brother Riley. So shout out to Brother Riley if you're watching. Very mannerful and very respectful. Thank you, for that inspirational words of being to find integrity and responsibility in your kids. Now, as we wrap up this discussion, we want to talk about, lastly, what can we tell another booklet member or another parent here? Give us an advice you would like to share in leading a family. Let's go with Brother Wade.
I'll give two pieces of advice, one for the married and then one for your children.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So for marriage, one thing that is truly important when you're married is that you have to understand that in the eyes of God, you are now one person with your wife. There's no such thing as separating. There's no such thing as divorce. You and your wife are now in it until death. And every time you may have a problem or a quarrel with your wife, and or even with your children, you have to understand that you're family and that that bond is stronger than any type of problem you may be having with your family, and that no matter if you're upset and you're yelling and you get all that out, you have to understand that I still love you, that you're my wife, you're my child, and just like as we may sin, right, to God, right, but He will always forgive us, and so we have to have that same mindset with our family.
Oh, that's a really good one, Brother Wade. Good. I love that. I really love that advice and tip for that, for leading your children, and also with marriage as well. Sister Irish, how about you? What is one advice?
Of course, on the lighter side, of course, laugh and laugh a lot together. It's so important to always find the the positive side of things at all times. I always throw in a joke here or there every day. They're so used to it. So used to my puns every single day.
I can see that you're the jokester, Sister Irish, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, I know. I think Brother Wade is more of the serious one. That's okay, Brother Wade. We have to compliment each other, right? One serious, one is the jokester,
Yes.
right? But that's good. Laugh a lot. I really agree on that because um, when we take it too serious, or the expectations is just too much. Maybe we just have to come back down to understanding our spouse, our children, that there's a way to lead side by side, and telling them that it's okay. Let's if you made a mistake, or you're not getting it. You're there to guide. And I love how you can make it fun in meeting a family, which is great because I don't have a family of my own yet, but I am married. Uh, but maybe one day soon will get to have additional members in our family. But you know, thank you so much for that advice. I agree with both of your advisement, Brother Wade and Sister Irish, and thank you again for being here on INC Radio Micronesia. So, further ado, we also want to go ahead and give time to who is supporting us here on INC Radio Micronesia, and we want to go ahead and set forth the floor over to someone in Saipan, one of my crew members, Brother Matt.
Hello
Hey
po
Team
everyone
Live
from
Chat!
Micronesia.
Thank you for supporting us. We love hearing about your experiences here on INC Radio. Let us also know where you are joining us from.
Are you familiar with our hashtag challenge? If not, you can also participate by mentioning your local congregation as well as which Christian family organization you belong to.
Near the end of our broadcast, we will announce the hashtag challenge winners, so please continue engaging with us in the comments below. We hope you have a nice day and enjoy our show.
from the locale of Saipan. I'll be reading tonight's comments in the YouTube chat. First, we have our district staff. Brother Joven Supilio Jr. is greeting everyone saying, "Greeting, full brothers and sisters. Good evening, INC Radio Micronesia." From Brother Ronick Lizardo, "Hello, San Jose. Hello, po brethren in hashtag Micronesia." From Brother Roger Manzanilla Jr., "Greetings from hashtag Guam. Hello to our District Minister Kajoven Supilio Jr. and Assistant District Minister Julius Malabanan." From our YouTube questions, we had the question, "What is your favorite family time activity?" From Sister Jade Pasha, she says, "My favorite family time activity is when me and my whole family eat lunch together while telling stories. These moments are the things that count the most, especially in times when we are all busy." From Sister Jessica Manalo, she says, "One of my favorite family activities is traveling, whether it's to another country, just taking a drive around the island to see new spots, or working on dream boards for new places. Hashtag Machinal, hashtag below. Bookload." And I answered, "I remember a family activity that my family would do, which was movie time. We would watch certain movies together, a way for us to have bonding time as well." We have shoutouts from the other districts. We have Sister Ampi Rosendo saying good evening po. From Brother Alex Ariola saying greetings po brethren in Micronesia. From Brother Pogin Charles saying good evening po everyone watching from Cabilis, GWS local of Mangangan, district of Quezon City. We have Brother Mario Oka saying good evening from local of Brixington, district of Caloocan North. And from Brother Justin Talioga saying happy, bright, and early morning from Texas. Hi, Micronesia. We have also shoutouts from the district of Micronesia from locales of Apra Heights, Machenal, San Jose, Saipan, and of course, that is all for today's YouTube chat. I hope everyone is always eager to interact with the YouTube live chat. Back to you, Kuya Michael.
All right. Let's move on to our CF1 action. But before that, we'll have our Great Tech Player bumper.
CFO in action.
Yes, half a day. Good evening to Micronesia. My name is Brother Michael De Jesus from the locale of Guam. And we will present to you what has happened in our district from last week. Okay, so first we had all the way there from the island of Saipan. They had their Binhi Friendship Day, which was back in October 5. And also last week, we also had an activity, and this was for the Children's Worship Service, or the CWS, and this is called the Tagisa ng Talino, or the, just correct me, it's Battle of the Brains, right? Is that correct? Okay, I'm seeing head nods. Okay, Battle of the Brains, and we've conducted here in our district, and we want to give our shout outs to Brother Jan Gutierrez, all from there, from our guests locale in Manilao. So shout outs, congratulations. I don't know if I'm gonna spoil it, but we did have him win for the Tagisan ng Talino. So great job. I was there physically, and I've seen the determination from our little brother, our young brother. So we are wishing you the best to the next level. And we want to also present to you what we have next in Micronesia. On October 12, we have the Children's Worship Service, or CWS Arts and Crafts, there in the locale of Guam. On October 14, we also have Mr. and Mrs. Chef. This is for the Buklod Married Brethren, all the way there in Coblerville. And we will also have here on October 26, and this is the Booklet Cooking Challenge right here on the island of Guam. So stay tuned for that. And I want to just give the floor to back to Ate Arlene. What do we have next, Ate?
Oh, yes, we definitely want to mention and shout out to our number one YouTube engager or chatter, always for a very, very long time, Sister Jade Pasia. So thank you so much for being our number one chatter there, supporting us here on INC Radio Micronesia. You know, actually coming up second is our District Minister, Brother Jovis Apilio Jr. as number two. And at number 3, of course, Brother Matt Pasia. He is also an engager there. So thank you so much for all your comments, all your greetings, even those who are coming from outside the District of Micronesia. Thank you so much for your support here on INC Radio Micronesia. Brother Michael, I know we have next week's broadcast. Go ahead and invite everybody.
Sure, sure. Okay, so again, we want to see you in our broadcast next week, Friday, October 17th, same time, right here, 9:30 p.m. tomorrow Standard Time, and we continue to extend everyone's or we want to extend our thanks to everyone who participated, shared the link, logged in, watched our show tonight. And speaking of giving thanks, we also want to wrap up the show, and it's about almost about time to end the show. So we want to start it off with our greetings to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Aranio Manalo. And we'll go ahead with Brother Matt to finish off the rest.
We'd like to thank our District Minister, Brother Joven Supilio Jr., our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan, our CFO Overseer, Brother Roger Manzanaria Jr., and our DMM Advisor, Brother Roger Villegas Jr.
We also want to thank our crew members here on INC Radio Micronesia, starting off with the crew members here, Brother Sean, Brother Michael, Brother Matt, Brother Randy, Brother Joff, and all to our sisters, Sister Randy, Sister Gwen, Sister Bam Bam, Sister Jillian, and also Sister Marisol. They all are not here at the moment, traveling or on a different item. Thank you so much for your support here on INC Radio as my crew members, my backbone to this special satellite studio. And also to our station manager, Brother Wally Taray. Thank you po for your support here. And also to our executive producer, Brother Ivan Daya. Thank you so much, Kuya. And thank you always for helping us here in our satellite studio. Want to say good night, Micronesia, because coming up next is another satellite studio. And those who are starting their day, have a nice day. Bye.